My vocation started in my parish in Rosbukia, where the friars animate as pastors of the parish. And there is when I saw friars doing various kind of activities or they are pastoral oriented, and there is where I saw what they are doing, and I was inspired by their work of charity and also taking care of the Christian, which they are interested to. So my name is Joseph Waithaka, and I'm born of 6 children in the family of Sarah Wanjiru Ngaruiya and Dominic Maina, my father. And I'm 24 years old, and I joined the Order of Friars Minor in the year 2017. In the year 2017, in January, is when we started the aspirant stage, and we went in Nairobi for some orientation of like 2 weeks. And then from there, we went back. I went back home, and then from there, we were called back. And from there, I was told when I would join post-trans in Mwanza, Tanzania, where I did my post-trans for the period of 2 years. From there also, I continued to novitiate for a period of 1 year, where my novitiate was delayed a bit because of pandemic, the COVID-19. But I was able to adhere with the situation and to cooperate with all the activities in the novitiate. If I would pull back my vocation history, I would like to highlight some of the path I passed through in order to join the order. In the beginning, so to say, I was not a Catholic, I was a Protestant, and after I was inspired by the work of the friars, that's why later on, in the year 2007, I joined the Catholic Church. Slowly, I will, because I was still in the early age, I would see how the children and they are serving in the altar. They were ministers in the altar, and it was good and inspiring for me, and I was a bit attracted by that kind of service and activity in the church, and therefore I joined the group, and I was inspired by one of the friars who was a missionary from Bosnia, was called Father Euro. He could animate the altar service in a way that was quite friendly and quite encouraging. He could take care of us as if we are his children. And for me, from that, I developed a kind of passion to the service in the church. And there I continued, but I was not having the mind of becoming a friar, but just to be in the church was my main aim. And it was good for me to serve in the church and to feel that kind of joy in the church. So thereafter, I stayed without learning catechism, and in the year 2009, I started learning catechism, but thereafter, we didn't have a teacher who could teach catechism, so I stayed another 1 year and I think and a half without learning catechism, but I could participate in the church activities and being in the mass and other activity of the church. So from the year 2010, I started catechism again until 2012. April, I was baptized in the Catholic Church. And also from there, 2016, I was confirmed. I received the sacrament of confirmation. So from there, my journey started because even my other family members, they are not Catholics, so they are Protestants. So it wasn't easy for me to tell them that I would like to join the friars or to join the order, because for them, it could not click in their mind what kind of vocation I'm trying to embrace, because it was not easy for them to understand, because they are not in that kind of faith which I'm believing in. So it was a kind of challenge to me, but I would have one person who could encourage me, my mom, because she is the one who is there, who is alive, and my father passed away. So it was kind of encouragement to me to take path where my passion is. So I would tell her whenever I feel that kind of push or kind of force within me, and she could encourage me. If it is your vocation, I will not hinder you in any way, so you can follow your dream and your vocation. And if God is the one who is calling you, He will fulfill what is intending to do in you. So for me, other family members, they could resist, but thereafter they accepted and they support me in any way. Even now, I'm still the only one in the family who is a Catholic, but they still support me even when I go home for holidays, like when I finished post-runs and novitiate. They welcome me and they take me as one of their family members, and that one keeps me going. Even if they don't go to where I go in the church, they keep supporting me in prayers and also in encouraging me in all the ways possible. For me, my journey to Poland, of course, it came instantly after, toward our end of novitiate, is when our master contacted us and told us that we'll go to continue our formation. Because for us, as Franciscan, we don't mostly use the academic terms, we use formation. So he told us that we are going to continue. I'm going to continue my formation program in Poland. It was kind of a shock to me because it was a new environment. I didn't know what I'm going to meet. I didn't know what is on the way. But I trusted in God and I said, He's the one who is calling me. He'll open up the way. And when I reached here in Poland, to my surprise, I found brothers who are ready to welcome me and to take me as one of them. And I feel at home until now. Even for the Prasid, sometimes he comes, he finds us like I am one of the parish members, friars here. And actually I feel as one of the family members of Franciscan in Poland. So as I continue with the discernment, and also only the challenge is the language, but hope free, I will catch up with the language as I will start the lessons, and it will be good for me, and it will be also a good encounter with the environment of Poland, and also to the new experience will be helpful to my growth and also to my vocation journey and progress in faith. Hamarĩtwa makwa nĩ Waithaka Josephu kuma Kenya, na nĩ ngenete mũno mũthenya wa ũmũthĩ nĩ gũkinya haha bũrũri wa Poland. Nĩ bũrũri mwega, nĩ bũrũri wĩna andũ matarĩ na ũru ngoro, nĩ andũ mendete andũ, nĩ andũ mena ngoro ya uma andũ, nĩ andũ mendete andũ, nĩ andũ matarĩ na mathangania ngoro, nĩ andũ makenete, na nĩ ngenete mũno nĩ gũkorwo ndĩ gũkũ, na ndĩracokia ngatho nĩ kĩheo gĩkĩ kĩa rĩtana Ngai ahete, na nĩ ngenete nĩ gũkinya bũrũri ũyũ nĩ kĩroto kĩrakinyanĩra, na nĩ ngũhoya Ngai andathimĩre rĩtana rĩrĩ nĩgetha rĩhinge na wendi wake ũhinge. Thengio mũno.
Okay, that's clear.
Dziękuję bardzo. Dziękuję bardzo.